Hey, what is up, smooth skins and mongos? In this video we're going to be talking about the extra information in the character system article that I didn't get to cover in my previous video. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, shall we? Now the first bit of interesting information is this right here. Even though you pick your specials early before the bombs fall, which we've seen in the E3 demo, we do let you change them when exiting the vault into the wasteland. So it's going to be just like Fallout 3. In Fallout 3, when you're the baby, you open up your special book, you choose where you want to put your points, and then before you exit Vault 101 into the wasteland for the first time, it actually gives you the option to change your name, change the look of your character, change your special stats, and everything else. And it looks like it's going to be the same exact way for Fallout 4. So bravo, Bethesda. Next it says, leveling is experience point based like Fallout 3, not skill based like Skyrim. But leveling speed is closer to Skyrim and not as slow as Fallout 3. Hoorah! This means you'll be getting more opportunities, especially early on, to level up and select a perk. Additionally, whereas Fallout 3 had an initial level cap of 20, which was fucking stupid, Fallout 4 has no level cap, and we've balanced the game to keep the content and challenge going for higher levels. So that's good news for everyone who was worried about being able to level up to like level 200 and becoming way too powerful and just walking around killing everything with one shot. It seems like every time you level up, the enemies are probably going to get progressively more difficult to keep it challenging as you're roaming the wasteland, and I like that. Well, if we go down here, it says, as you can see, each special has a perk assigned for each rank of the special from 1 to 10. You can select any perk up to the rank of your special. If you have a 10 in Charisma, you can select the Intimidation perk that lets you manipulate human enemies into doing your bidding. So we got to see the 3 ranks of the Intimidation perk in the character system video that Todd Howard was voicing, and it sounds like a really interesting and useful perk. So the only problem is you gotta put 10 towards charisma, and I don't think I'm gonna do that, at least in my first playthrough. The first playthrough I'm gonna put 10 points towards strength because I want my character to be able to hoard a lot of items, and I also want to be really good with melee weapons in my fist. But anyways, let's move on to some more info. It says, it was our goal that all the perks be balanced amongst each other, regardless of if they required a 1 or a 10. The higher the special requirement, the more focused or exotic the perk was for that playstyle. Take for example the Agility 1 perk, Gunslinger, 20% more damage with pistols, and the Agility 10 perk, Gun Fu. Your second target in VATS takes 25% more damage regardless of weapon. What's more important is that each of these perks is actually a mini perk tree with multiple ranks that also do new things. Gun Fu above allows even more damage the more targets you select, increasing to instant critical shots. Gunslinger has ranks that up the range of pistols, add a chance to disarm enemies, and even instant limb crippling shots. These additional ranks do require your character to be a higher level. So as we've seen in the perk chart, like, you can choose a perk, but to rank it up to 2, 3, or whatever, you're gonna need to be like a level 20 to do rank 2, and then you're gonna need to be like a level 40, a level 50 to do rank 3. So it's not just you level up and then you can quickly rank up a perk that you've already previously chosen. You're just gonna have to wait to do that and put your point towards another perk in the meantime. This allows us to make some powerful perk ranks that reward your investment in a certain special, as well as that individual perk. It also allows us to fold perks we liked from previous games into perk ranks in this new system. For example, the Fallout 3 perk, Paralyzing Palm, paralyze enemies through hand-to-hand, now becomes the rank 5 perk for Iron Fist. But you need to have chosen the previous 4 ranks of Iron Fist and be level 46. So to get rank 5, you need to be a level 46 in the wasteland. So it's going to be quite difficult, but I think I'm going to get there because, like I said, I'm putting all 10 points towards strength, so I'm going to be focusing on a heavy melee character for sure. We also pushed old perks to do new things at higher ranks. Strongback doesn't just up the amount you can carry. Higher ranks of it allow you to fast travel while encumbered, or even run while encumbered at the cost of action points. Hells to the yeah. Definitely choosing the fucking Strongback perk. because I'm going to be hoarding up a storm, and I'm going to need to be able to fast travel and run away from enemies like a little bitch. It's going to be awesome. Alright, it also says with each special having 10 perks, there are 70 base perks, which we already knew. With perk ranks, it increases that number to over 270. That number also includes a top level training perk for each special, so that you can essentially skip a regular perk and raise a special by 1. So that means when you level up, you don't have to necessarily choose a perk. You can actually choose one of your special stats to level up. So let's say you have charisma at 3, but you need 1 more point towards charisma to unlock a specific perk you want. So you can just choose to put another point towards your charisma, so the next time you level up you can choose that perk. So I think that's pretty cool, man. This gives you the benefit of the new special value and allows access to higher perks in future levels. It may all sound complicated at first, and when you initially level up, the chart can be a little intimidating because you have so many options, but it's incredibly elegant and has allowed us to reward both investing early in a playstyle as well as growing your character over the course of the game. If you're a long-time Fallout fan, you'll notice that the skills seen in previous games have been folded into this system. The previous skill system had some confusing parts and ended up spreading your choices too thin. Some of you had questions like, what's better, the charisma special or the speech skill? Why are assault rifles and small guns? Additionally, many perks simply raised associated skills. The gun nut perk in Fallout 3 increased 2 separate skills. In Fallout 4, the ranks of gun nut act as gates for modifying and crafting weapons. Sneak was a skill in Fallout 3 and you simply increased its value. In Fallout 4, Sneak becomes a perk that not only makes you harder to detect, but wraps in previous perks like Silent Running and Light Step into ranks. By wrapping these systems together, it keeps the emphasis on your specials and the level up choices more rewarding. Hells yeah, it does. Alright, and the final little tidbit of information is right here talking about magazines. And on top of all that, you also get separate perks from the many in-game magazines you find. There are over 100 magazines. What? Some of these grant individual perks, so that's pretty cool. So if you find a specific magazine, it'll give you a special perk that you can't actually find on the perk chart. Now that's going to be interesting, man. When I play this game, I'm going to be so focused. I'm going to be so meticulous. I'm going to search every house, every building. I'm going to make sure I find all the bobbleheads, all the magazines. I'm going to make sure my character just has all the perks, just everything. I'm going to be a badass motherfucking wastelander. But yeah, it says, where did I leave off at? While others up the rank of a perk associated with that magazine. For example, there's a 10-issue run of Grognak the Barbarian comics that each give you an additional rank of the Barbarian perk, which raises the critical damage of melee attacks. What? That's going to be perfect for me because, like I said, I'm going to have my strength on 10 and I'm going to be focused on a melee-oriented character, so I'm damn sure going to need to find all 10 of these bad boys. Now, this one is familiar. This one is from Fallout 3, and remember, Amada gives it to you for your birthday. But these other 2 are new, and there's also going to be 7 more to find. Now, I wonder if, so when you find these, it's gonna up the rank of the Barbarian perk. But are you actually going to be able to like open up the comics and read through them? Because that would make me so happy. You couldn't do that in the previous Fallout game, so I'd be really excited to do that. But anyways, it says, through the many years of Fallout 4 development and the countless hours of playtesting, we think you're going to love this system in action. We experimented with other systems, but found this one to be the most flexible and intuitive, balancing all of the ranks, their individual efficiency, special rank, and player level has been a huge task. We hope you enjoy it as much as we do and share your character choices and playstyles with us once the game is out. We can't wait for you to play. Bethesda Game Studios. And it says, P.S. One more thing. We really love the idea of putting the perk poster on our own wall, and think you will too. So every physical pre-order copy of Fallout 4 will come with me. Come with me. Come with one. I don't have to worry about that. I'll just print this out and then I'll hang it on my wall. Because I didn't pre-order a physical copy. I pre-ordered the Steam version. But anyways, the last little bit of information is right here at an asterisk. It says there are a few exceptions to multiple perk ranks. Some only have one rank, like the returning awareness perk. This perk lets you see the level and damage resistances of enemies during VATs. In cases like this, it felt bad to split that functionality into ranks. Fallout 4 does feature multiple damage types, primarily ballistic, energy, and radiation. Knowing what weapons and armor to use at certain times is important. So perks like the awareness perk and also the Vans perk are not going to have multiple ranks. Once you choose the awareness perk, that's it. Once you choose the Vans perk, that's it. You don't have to worry about ranking them up anymore. Awesome. So there we have it, people. It's all the information in the awesome Fallout 4 character system article. We already covered these. We already covered this. Man, Fallout 4, man. This is going to be the best game ever. Like, it's going to be hard for all these other games to compete. Like Witcher 3, Metal Gear Solid 5. Enjoy your popularity right now, because Fallout 4 is taking the crown, baby. But anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Appreciate you watching, taking the time to hang out with this wacky weirdo. Good fight, good night. Sayonara, Wastelanders.